And I am reading my old Sonic fanfic from last summer instead of doing anything productive. I wrote this last summer. Last summer. It's been a year since I touched it. So we're just gonna read it and see how cringe I have been. Right away in the hold up, I think I did that wrong. Right away in the prologue, I could tell this is actually pretty well written, because I would have never thought of pulsing with pain. Yeah, this is actually pretty well written. Oh, this is only like the first page or so. And then right after that, Eggman dies. So that means we introduce our main villains, which is Metal Sonic's Mechasonic 1 and Mechasonic 2, which I'll call Mechasonic 1 Silver for this, because that's how I wrote it. Yeah, and I think I might have accidentally made Warrior Cat OCs accidentally based on them, which are actually based on different characters! Try to name them. It's actually Thistle, Spark, Thornbush, and Ghost Sonic, because they all fit the personalities of all of them. I love three-way villain types. This scene in the first chapter is actually very beautiful. Bioluminescent plants covering the walls of the labyrinth zone. Visualizing that, it's beautiful. I'm actually amazed at how well written this thing is. Basically what happens in this scene is that Tails finds Sonic in the labyrinth zone and Sonic's like literally a skeleton. That's why I wrote it. And I love this scene. I remember writing it, and I actually love this scene. It's very well written. I've already said this. This is actually very well written. This is me last year, and I don't know. I like the idea of Sonic just coming back as a skeleton. It's really funny. He's the hedgehog behind the slaughter. He always comes back. Yeah. He said it, the line. That's no good! So, like, I don't know why, but I designed Shadow to look like Black Doom from the game Shadow the Hedgehog. But the interaction between Sonic asking about his new look and he's just like, don't ask. Shadow snarled. Snarled! God, why is this so good? How did I write this? This is a Sonic the Hedgehog fanfic. Though, to be honest, with how well written I think this is, I really didn't know anything about war, and yeah, it's not very well written in the war parts. But the characters have some fun dialogue. It better not be Operation Big Wave version 26! That's peak comedy right there. I can't tell if I love this characterization of Mechasonic or I hate it. He's like this chaotic villain. I can't tell if I love it or hate it. Not me having to explain Mechasonic's stuttering voice. Though it adds a lot of fun character into him. This scene is peak comedy. Sonic nodded. You're right, he turned to Orbot. Well then, we accept Neo's. Lord Neo's, Orbot interrupted him. Sonic rolled his eyes. Lord Neo's invite. Orbot nodded. Excellent. Now if you excuse me, I should blah 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 blah. Amy closed the entrance into the resistance. We have a meeting with Neo. Sonic started laughing mid Orbot voice. Lord Neo. Why is that so funny? Skeleton Sonic's too much. It's amazing. I love Skeleton Sonic. He just loses his arm and he puts it back on. I love it. No, it's not good anymore. It's on Amy. Lol. Robot Silver just pulled a FNAF on them. He is the man behind the slaughter. Omega is still the best character. I will eat Emperor Silver's head for breakfast. Ah yes, Mechasonic Mark 1, aka Silver Sonic. The strongest of the bunch. Weak to cute kittens. Skeleton Sonic back at it again with the best moments. He gets a metal knuckles arm stuck in his arm, and he yanks it off and hits him with them. I love it. And with that stray arm, he just slaps. He slaps Mega Sonic with it. Why is the comedy here so amazing? This chapter is full of too much slapstick humor. I was not expecting that, Metal Sonic would say, clearly confused. Well, for Mecha to run, yes, I was expecting, but still for doing that. Who the heck are you talking to? This chapter. What do we do now, Lord Neo? This is the part where we escape. How is this line so beautiful? My mechanical heart is empty, and something is always biting it, keeping it closed from anything else. Chills! And Neo isn't being very well written. It's wow. But that line. Wow. Hey, Pointy, what's cooking? Oh, you brought the entire army to bring me down, and you decided to bust open my front door with only a bit of you. No, we were just looking for chili dogs. The humor is still amazing. Sir, the resistance. Sir! He said the line! Oh my god, we're not even at the really big climax with Neo Metal Sonic. And we already have Hyper, Mecha Sonic, and Super Knuckles locked in epic combat. Oh my god, how is this so amazing? I thought it was going to be cringe. Oh my god, this just keeps on getting better. Phantom Ruby possessed Sonic versus Half Metal Overlord Neo Metal Sonic. This is crazy. I just witnessed one of the most amazing battles ever. And I forgot to record any of it. But then humor again. Put me down. Okay. It drops. Oh my god. I thought this was going to be cringe, but how is this so amazing? You know, though, as much as I like the ending of like Neo being sympathetic and caring about his robotic brothers, I don't like how I somehow brought the two of them back to life even though they're clearly deactivated. If I were to change this ending, I would just keep them dead and have Neo, like, go through recovery as a normal human being. Or a robot, whatever. That's it. The end. I am actually very impressed with my last year writing. I enjoyed that. The action was there. Danger, not so much, but I love the action and I love the humor. I love Skeleton Sonic. I like this. Sonic Forces Metallic Overdrive. That's the name of it. Oh no.